And we're back with Tim and Josh.
Okay.
That was really close.
Yeah, you were. Still trying to beat this Mario Maker level, and I don't know why
You gotta shove that spike up your
I
ass.
don't know why I impaled my brains, but we're gonna try to.
It's okay, I'm immortal.
Woo! Gotta kick the bullet.
It's hard to tell, like, I don't understand how they control the spawn rate of that bullet enough to.
Yeah.
So the second it comes on screen, it's gonna fire.
Yeah.
That totally
Why?
just messed up all your timing.
God damn it! This one's like a threading needle too.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh, Jesus.
Almost.
Good Lord, man. Good Lord.
Lord. I am Lord.
So this commute for my job is fucking killing me.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I played softball Thursday, and I missed my train by a minute. I literally got there when I saw the train going away.
Yep.
And so I had to sit there and wait an hour for the next train to go out.
The metro?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And it wasn't an express train, so I was on that train for an hour and almost an hour and a half.
Yep.
So I sat around for 2.5 hours trying to get home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, I think I mentioned that why I didn't like it living in Chicago is that, the hour and 45-minute commute that I had to take the red line to the blue line.
Nice.
And then back home is another red line to blue line. What am I doing here?
Oh, you gotta jump in between them because they're walking on spikes right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. Are they? Because I can't see it.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
And there's a fucking hammer bro over there. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a little long.
Yeah, it was like an hour 45-minute commute just to get home. And then, like, by the time I'm home, it's like 10 o'clock or something like that. And everyone's, like, my roommates are, they're, like, going to bed already.
Yeah.
I still have to eat dinner.
Yeah.
And
like...
I have to wake up and do it again.
I don't mind working 12-hour days. Like, it doesn't bother me. But when I spend an extra 3.5 hours...
On the train?
With the 12-hour day...
Mm-hmm.
It's just like fucking murder.
You know what? I try to, what I try to do, especially because I know that's your commute, so I try to talk to you, like, especially in the morning.
Yeah.
When I'm going to fucking...
You have to wait for people to go down there.
Thank you, Josh.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's, like, the best time to message you about something since you're not doing anything.
Yeah. Need to get back into Unity, but my brain's really weird because, like,
what is this? What do I have to do?
I think you jump over it.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna trust.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for a bullet to be fired.
A bullet?
Yeah, there's a cannon under you.
Oh,
it was about
okay.
about to shoot.
Okay. I was just like, I'm just gonna trust there's something down here.
Yeah, like that.
Fuck you. You fucking Albert pieces of shit. I don't know, they look like an Albert to me.
Yeah. I could really use a raise too.
Yes. That'd be
like,
I
don't know if I need to say this, but I'm making significantly less money than I was before I started this job, but I'm a lot happier.
Mm-hmm.
It just sucks.
I don't know if, like, this question is, but, like, how much would someone, like, this is...
I gave up money to be happier.
Right.
Now that I gave up money, I'm having trouble moving forward in life. So my happiness is degrading in another way. Like, I'm happier at work, but I'm not happier because of my work.
I get that, dude. There we go.
And move forward a little bit. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Let's see. Is it a timing thing?
Yeah.
Another bullet thing. I'm
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Oh, bite my dick.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Mr. Big Dick over here.
No, we're not at 30 yet.
5 minutes. It just felt like an eternity, just being silent there for a second.
Whoops.
What do you think about the Marvel lineup?
For the movies?
Yeah. Did you see the next lineup?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they.
Isn't Black Panther the next one?
No, they announced the whole series, like what their plan is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What is it?
I think people are saying the most important next movie is the second Doctor Strange movie.
Mm-hmm.
So it's supposed to be pretty. It's like a horror movie almost.
Wow. And it's with Bumblebee Cabbage Patch?
What?
Whatever his name is.
Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch? Oh my god. Oh, that's sweet. I got a checkpoint.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Whoops.
You took that one to the face.
Shit. Okay.
What do you think of the first Doctor Strange?
It was
liked
weird
it.
hearing his voice, but that's about it.
Oh, really?
It was weird hearing him do like an American accent. It's weird hearing Martin Freeman do a American accent too.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that,
I heard an interesting, or I think I read it on Facebook, someone's post, about how they're tired and bored of seeing all these big name actors in these important roles.
Mm-hmm.
And like, there's not enough new people being thrown around.
Mm-hmm. But oh my god, I just realized there's the acid is right there below
Yeah.
me, so I really can't even wait.
No. I wonder if you can skip it and just go straight to that little whirly thing.
Do you think did I get enough distance?
I don't know.
Whoops.
It looks like you could, but I don't know. That's pretty high.
Whoops.
Whoopsie! Fucking love Mortal Kombat.
Whoopsie. God damn it.
I still haven't bought the newest Mortal Kombat.
Is that the one that Gene worked on or no?
No, that was the previous one.
Oh.
No, he worked on that one and Injustice.
Oh, yeah. Midway. Oh my god.
I would love to work at the place Gene works at. That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he works at Wargaming right now.
Okay, god damn it. Oh wait, it keeps going?
Yeah. Holy cow. Okay, so yeah, you basically have to go backtrack once you get the POW block from the tornado. Oh no, you have to jump on it. What?
Wow.
What?
I hope there's a continuate or a checkpoint again. 'Cause I don't feel like doing this.
Yeah.
Because that music note's what's pissing me off. Because it's just the one.
I hate the music notes in the game. It's hard.
Oh my god.
Oh, you know what game I've been playing on the train lately?
Is it Mario Maker 2?
No, I just kind of stopped because I keep finding levels that I want to play on the show.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Mega Man Battle Network.
Ooh!
Did you like those games?
Hell yeah, I did.
Yeah. I just beat the first one. I mean, I've played through a lot of them, but I beat the first one. I'm playing through them again. And
I remember my strategy was to get rid of the
their spaces.
the tiles, yeah. So that way it's like just in a line.
Yeah.
And then I had 2 moves that either did like horizontal, depending on the decks that came or the cards that came out. It would either be like a horizontal only or a vertical only.
Yeah. It's just the first one didn't have enough.
Come the fuck on.
The first one didn't have enough challenge. They definitely found their stride with the second one, in my opinion. So they're like, oh, okay, we understand what the first one was lacking on, and then they instantly made it hard. Because in the first one, after you get done, like in Pokemon, like when you get done with a battle, and if you were damaged during that battle, you had that amount of health going into the next battle.
Right.
So in the first Mega Man Battle Network, after every battle, it healed you.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
So this one it fixed that mechanic by saying, okay, because in the first one I got rid of all my healing items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why would you?
Yeah, exactly. You don't need it because if you were hurt in the battle, then you fucked up.
I'm scooting up. Oh, God damn it!
I'm scooting up right into the acid. Has there been a game where you've wanted to enjoy? Like, for me, it was Kingdom Hearts. Like, I really wanted to enjoy that game, but I just couldn't.
Recently. God damn it! God damn it. I'm so tilted right now.
I know.
Fire Emblem.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I heard their newest one's really good. The three
on the
three
Switch.
houses? Yeah.
That looks really good too.
My sister says it's amazing. I want to get it.
No, Paulie got it.
Oh, did he?
Damn it!
What does Paulie think?
So far he's liking it. Sweet. He's like, man, I really want to buy this game on the Switch. I was like, okay. He's like,
do it.
But Best Buy's not open. I was like,
buy it on the
why?
Switch.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, why do we have to wait for? Because it was like 10 o'clock at night. Yeah. He's like, why do you have to wait for Best Buy? He's like, how else am I going to buy it? I was like, go on the Switch store. Yeah. He's like, you can do that. I was like, yeah, it's just like the Xbox marketplace.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, I have to wait until the thing goes down.
Fall. Yeah. The thing go fall.
Yeah.
Gotta wait for this.
I'm so tilting.
Those are yours right there.
I'm so tilting. I thought I didn't make it.
Do you like pinball machines?
No.
You don't?
No. For some reason, the geometry doesn't work well with mine. The same reason why I'm not like... I like Tetris, but I can't see myself like...
Just give it a sec. Just
like,
let it go.
Trying to... Trying to
what?
Do it professionally. Because it seems like a simple game to kind of do professionally, and I feel like my reaction's good enough for puzzles and stuff like that.
You can't go back. You have to run forward on it.
Yeah, I know, but...
that was weird.
But like, for some, it's like the same thing like with Minesweepers. I know the rules for it, and I know what I need to do to be good at it and try to beat the level, but I can't wrap my mind around it.
Okay.
I keep bouncing on the goddamn television thing!
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
What do you mean? Oh, for Tetris?
Yeah.
But for Fire Emblem, the reason why I feel like I try to enjoy it is because when the first time I played it on the DS version, I believe it was.
Yeah.
I was really good at it.
Yeah,
and
that was a good one.
Yes. And for some reason I was able to I had the patience to keep playing the same level over again, so I'd have all the guys stay alive.
Yeah.
Because if they die, they stay dead, right?
Yeah.
And so I had the patience to
if they did die, you replay it.
Yeah. Now it's like,
nice. Oh, what?
What the fuck? What's going on?
You gotta really hold a high jump there, then.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome if you just melted into bones.
Like tiny Mario bones.
Yeah.
Oh man. Man.
I actually really like pinball machines.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not very good.
Oh, I think not Fire Emblem. You were talking about pinball machines. Why I don't like them.
Oh. Yeah.
Why do you like them?
I find them to be just satisfying. All the noises that they make, and it's technically like a built video game. It's not. It's a it's hard to explain because they like spawned from the idea of an arcade, right?
Right.
Or not. Don't know. In fact, I don't know why I'm saying that, but they're the same concept in my mind.
Right.
So it's like a video game that was built. Like each one tells
physically.
Each one kind of tells its like own story.
Have you been to Galloping Ghost lately?
No, not lately.
Yeah. It's
I would
fucking
like to go.
huge now.
Wait, really? They expanded?
It's huge. Yes.
Is it the same place?
Yes.
Oh, dude, we should go.
They added like 7 more rooms.
Sweet. Yeah.
Not even joking. Like
the last time I went, that entire back was just for repairs.
Yeah.
Like that's where they brought the broken ones.
So the room remember that room when we were there for the Mortal Kombat tournament?
Yeah.
It's filled with arcades now.
It's
filled with arcade cabinets now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And I loved that they brought those Mortal Kombat guys in.
Yeah.
God, that was awesome to meet them.
Yes.
That was like a childhood dream to be choked out by Jax.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, when I was a kid, I'm like, God, I want that guy to choke me.
Wish he would just put his arms around my neck right now.
Oh, it's sad.
I'm so pissed. All right.
I was starstruck by someone that played a video game character.
Yeah, same here. Yeah. Have you ever had other than Jax? Have you had any other kind of starstruck?
Oh yeah, did I tell you about my Max Brooks?
No.
I met Max Brooks.
No. Oh yeah, I think you at a convention, right?
Yeah, at a convention.
What happened again?
So I knew he was going to be there, and I specifically brought my copy of World War Z and my zombie survival guide. So I read those back to back like multiple times. And I had so I brought him. I knew he was going to be there, and so I scoped him out this first time. I only had 1 day pass, and I scoped him out. Saw him. There was no one else at his table. He looked super bored. Like no one was coming to talk to him. And I didn't know what to say. Like I almost just stood in front of him with the books and just stared at him for a second. And he's like, "Hey, how's it going?" I'm like, "Hey, can you sign my books?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." And he's like, "Who do I make these out to?" And I'm in my head, and it sounded like he was asking if it was going to be for me or someone else. So I'm like, "Oh, just make them out to me." And he gave me this. I could tell that my face was like beet red.
Yeah. Like
I was just so nervous. Yeah. I was like super sweaty, and I was already.
Oh my god! Yes.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh my god! Thank you.
I was already anxious with the fact that there's a lot of people.
Bruh.
Okay, I need to finish this story before I go on to the next level. I don't like this. And look how long it took you compared to the first person that beat it.
11 minutes. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed.
At least you beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he looked at me after I said me. He's like, "Who do I make these out to?" And I'm like, "Me!" And he's like, okay. So he starts, like, he wrote out this long sentence, like, good luck in your survival skills. And then he put 2, and he started writing a doodly, and I saw him write it, and I'm like, oh, like in my head, I'm like, oh, Josh, my name's Josh. Yeah. He's like, okay, to a doodly, Josh. Yeah, so that was embarrassed. So I was like, oh, thank you. And then I kind of like, I'm like, okay, he's a real person. I just embarrassed myself, so I tried to like make up for it, and I was like, I really liked, this was before the movie was even like an idea.
Yeah.
And that was out there.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really enjoy World War Z. I'm like, one of the stories in this book could easily be a movie. Like, all these stories in here are so interesting. He's like, actually, I'm writing a script right now for a movie, and we're trying to get Brad Pitt. I'm like, dude, Brad Pitt would be awesome. So yeah, but I felt
Did
like
you mean that, or are you just still in your starstruck moment?
No, I thought that would be good.
Okay.
Like I thought he would be a cool character to be. I thought of all the characters in the book, and I'm like, he could be this guy.
Yeah.
But
the only part of World. I'm sorry. Finish your Max Brooks, yeah.
But I felt like I was the first person to know this. I was like, oh, cool, he's actually making a movie. That's sweet. And then like 4 or 5 months go by, and it's like they signed Brad Pitt on to be World War Z, the star of World War Z, and I'm like, oh, he told me.
They did it. 4 months ago.
Yeah. But
I think the only part in World War Z.
I'm a huge fan of Max Brooks, and I was a huge fan. I'm still a huge fan of his dad.
Okay.
So like all of his dad's movies they hit me right in the funny bone.
Yeah.
Like Spaceballs is like still one of the funniest movies I've ever seen.
Hell yeah.
And like my Young Frankenstein is hilarious. Like every Blazing Saddles, like I love all of them. They're so fucking funny to me. All right, so World War Z.
No, the only thing I ever want to see adapted from World War Z. You know the scene that I'm
20 seconds, fire, run!
You know the one story that I'm talking about, the one that was read by Mark Hamill in the audiobook.
I didn't listen to the audiobook.
It was the city one.
Yeah.
Where they're coming in and the city one where they're like the zombies are coming in and they have to defend them and the soldiers have the cameras on their helmet.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to see that. Okay. Just that part. Or maybe like a web series or something like that, or like an Amazon series. I would love to see that, and I would also love to see Mark Hamill be like a star in that, since he was in the audio.
Yeah, in the audio.
He did the audio recording for that.
I didn't know that.
It's fucking good, yeah.
I want to listen to audio now.
Yeah.
God, I feel like I'm hitting that. I feel like I'm hitting that. I'd hit that. Oh, damn. I'm hitting that. Definitely hitting that saw.
Do you mind just passing this real fast?
Can we hurry this up, please?
At least, like, you wanted to talk a lot, and I spent 30 minutes last one.
Damn it!
And now it's my turn to come up with something to talk about.
I gotta take my ring off. It's cramping my fingers.
Let me see.
It's a $6,000 ring that you're holding in your hand.
Sure it is. I'm sure it is.
I have to say that I did spend more on my ring than I did on the ring for Sarah.
Like the wedding ring?
No, the engagement ring.
Oh.
Just because I got a good deal on the engagement ring.
Oh, nice.
But it was handmade in Europe. So,
damn.
Just saying.
Yours? Your band? Wait. Your band?
No, hers.
Oh, yeah.
Mine I just bought at a store here.
Yeah.
I'm like, I seriously just picked the first one that I saw. I'm like, that one. She's like, you want to try it on? I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably do that.
Sure. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, it fits. This is great.
Did I tell you about that, I think you have to kick it to get on the railing.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about how my parents, got married?
I feel like you have.
So one day my dad was just like, well, my mom and dad were dating at the time, right? And so my dad every now and then would just propose to her.
Oh yeah,
he would just be like, "Let's get married."
Yeah, I remember this story.
Yeah, and so
I like this story.
I'm still going to tell you because there's people who haven't heard yet. So
wait, boo, Breezy's not going to care.
And so, so my dad would, my dad would occasionally just be like, "Let's get married. Let's get married today." You okay? You made that face with your thumb.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it. Just holding the run button is killing me.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stress you have to put on it. Don't push yourself, man. I don't want you to hurt.
I want to beat this.
Okay.
Tell the story.
Okay, so my dad would propose to my mom, just, "Let's get married tomorrow. Let's get married." And my mom would be like, "No, no." And one day my mom, told my dad, "Oh, I have tomorrow off." And my dad was just like, "All right, let's get married." And for some reason, my mom just like, she was just, okay. And so at that time, she's like, let's go.
Yeah.
And so they went to the court. My mom got like a nice dress on. They knew they needed witnesses. Or no. They didn't know what they needed to get to the...
Oh, okay.
To go to the court,
yeah.
Right? And so they just told, they told two of their friends that they had that they were going to go to the court in New York to get married. And the friends were like, "Oh, let us come, and then we'll go get, since we're next to the Chinatown, let's get Chinese for lunch."
Okay.
And they're like, "Yeah, let's do it, like a celebration for getting married." And so they went to the court. My mom had the dress. She had some flowers. I don't think she had flowers actually. They just went to the court and they went up to the judge or like the secretary, whoever it was. It's like, we'd like to get married today, and they're like, all right, these are the forms you need signed. Do you have witnesses? She's like, witnesses? Yeah, you need 2 witnesses for each of you for getting married. He's like, oh, we have our 2 friends here who just so happen to come with us, and so like they could be our witnesses. And she also said, do you have wedding rings? Because you also need wedding rings to get married in the court. I didn't know that was a requirement.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a requirement either.
And so she's like, do you have wedding rings for the 2 of you guys? And they said, no. She's like, oh, fill out the form, come back with the wedding rings, and then the judge should be ready in like 45 minutes or something like that. And so, yeah, there you go. Hell yeah. Oh, what?
Oh, you just drop down. Okay. I'm like, man, I have to fit between the bullet and the saw blades.
And so, wow.
Oh, dude. I have to jump over that?
Yeah. That's a hold B move, bro.
Holy shit.
Or hold A move. So anyway, they needed to look for rings for the wedding. Or for to get married. And so
I see the I know, I saw him jump and hit him.
And so what they did was, since they're already in Chinatown, they just went to the first Chinatown like jewelry that the jeweler that they saw, and they bought like $15 rings for the 2 of them.
That's awesome.
And so my dad still has like his $15 ring from back then.
Wait, he still wears it?
No, he doesn't. No,
okay.
No, they got real ones, but he still has his from. Okay. Like he just keeps it as on a keychain in his keys.
Damn it! I keep doing it. I killed the bullet though. I just hit this
bullet. I saw you got it right dead. No, he still keeps it on his ring, like his key on his key ring.
Oh shit.
But yeah, and so that's how they got married in the court the first time around, and then they got married a little bit after that, like 6 months later, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
At Saint, whatever that big church is in New York, like the famous church there.
Oh, okay.
There's another story with that one. So, they want my I think it's St. Andrews is the church. So my dad was really adamant of getting married at that church.
Okay.
But
I did it. The arrow pointing down. Go down, Josh. What the hell's wrong with you? So you wanted to get married at the church?
Yes. So he wanted to get married at that famous church.
Yeah.
But they said, there's a waiting list for like 3 years.
Let's just go right now.
Well,
I just want to be on the grounds of the church.
Well, like they said, the waiting time is a really long time. It's a famous church. People get married here all the time. Apparently, like a week or 2 later, someone just canceled.
What?
And told them, if you want to get married, you have to do it within this time.
Oh my god!
And so they had to plan everything. My mom got a nice wedding dress. She was already pregnant with me at the time, so
I'm telling.
And so, yeah, she was like 6 months pregnant. Oh my god,
Dude, I feel like I need to go between them because I don't think I can make that jump, but I can make that jump. I'm gonna make that jump.
But
gonna fucking make that jump. I'm gonna make that jump.
You're doing my move?
Yeah.
Or just like walking in the street.
Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, no, they got married at they got married at that church. They got a nice video, but they got one of their friends to videotape the whole thing. You can see my mom's stomach's fucking huge, and she's locking down with her wedding dress, and yeah, it was really nice.
That's awesome.
They had a apartment in Manhattan because they both worked as nurses at the hospital there, like the big hospital in Manhattan, and. After they had me, way too small.
Way too late. Yeah,
the apartment was way too small, so we had to move to Jersey. Yeah, that was awesome.
I love my parents. Damn it! I did it again. You gotta go down. You gotta go down, Josh. Go down.
Hey, your dad's really funny. I don't think I actually like talked to your mom, and maybe talked to her a little bit
My
at
mom
the wedding.
was awesome.
We just hit 30 minutes.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well,
Next
we
time.
could go next time, or I can beat it this one last time. Josh got this dead.
Next time. Giggle games.
Thanks for watching Giggle.
No, busy no.